evolution of money is here. Today I'm going to need the community's help on this one. Would you recommend 100K Helium, which is on top gainer on Coinbase, regulated USA exchange, also crypto.com, or Chainlink for around the same price? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey on the evolution of money. Chainlink grant program. The news broke last night that Chainlink has partnered with 10 of the largest financial institutions in the U.S. Right now, Helium Mobile is pumping 18%, 0.002. That's 200 per 100K. But if you go to Link here, which is top gainer right now, 17% on the daily. 18%, 1628, 1634, up from 1606 about 10 minutes ago. So we gained about 20 cents, up $1.34 last night. So we're going to figure out, should we go for the 10 link or the 100K mobile? Welcome. Guys, I've been deep down the link rabbit hole since last night. I'm telling you, I've been deep down the link rabbit hole. I pretty much reviewed everything about Link, how to stake Chainlink. So I'm kind of interested in their staking program also. Mr. Staking and Bacon is here. How to stake Chainlink. And I actually went pretty deep down the link rabbit hole. I also ran across the Chainlink grant recipients. Same thing as like Ripple recipients, Chainlink grant program. And this is actually where you can find a lot of hidden gems within the grant program of assets that's coming up in the future. Kind of like we're talking about Helium Mobile, where we actually was bullish on Helium, and now they have a liquidity token called Mobile, which I just showed you guys that at the 0.002. But if you look at the yearly on Link, good God, Link is up from $5 in less than a 12-month span up to $16. Last night we had a question: would Link perform like Solana? Will Link perform like Solana? Actually, I'm going to try to do that. Let's do like a poll on this real quick. Guys, I got a bunch of news pulled up today. A bunch of good news pulled up. You don't want to miss today's show. Oh, yeah, guys. And I got a Crypto.com chart pulled up. This is what I was talking about on Crypto.com. Does a 24-hour, a 7-day. Here's Mobile on Crypto.com pumping 17%. Shout out to Divine NRG. Team Green, Florida. Chemtrails UK. 0.0022, 17% on the 7-day on Mobile. If you go to the monthly on this, it's up 13%. But they also have a currency converter over here. This is kind of interesting. We could probably start using this during the live stream. So right now you can get 100,000 Mobile for $228. Or the question is, should we get Link for around the same price? Good God, 100,000 Link could be $1 million. So, or you say what, 10 Link, or actually it's going to be maybe 169. We're on 169. Okay, hold on. Okay, so they just want you to put how many Link you want. Okay, 163. We're down $5. Nah. So Link right here, guys, at 163 for 10. We're going to talk about that, and I'm going to do a poll. See what the world has to say on this. Let's do a poll. Let me see. Start to answer questions here. Start poll. Okay. How are we going to do this? I'm kind of curious how this poll. So we're going to say start poll. $100K mobile. I'm trying to think how we would do this poll. 100K mobile or 10 link. Let's run this poll for like 10 minutes and we'll see which one gets the most votes. To simplify, 100K mobile, and it's going to be yes or no. And this is going to be versus 100K mobile or 10 link. Which do you think will perform better? So it's going to be yes, you should do 100K mobile, or no. And then we'll do or 10 link, and we'll run that poll shortly too. So right now the question is, should you buy 100K link, or would you buy 100K mobile for about 220, or 10 link for 160? So 100K mobile is going to be yes and no on that. So yes is going to be you should get mobile, or no, you should get link. So we're going to talk about that too, guys. And actually, I went deep down the grant program. Grant recipient Chainlink grant program deploys resources towards the creation of critical developer tools, high quality data, and launching the key services around Chainlink network. So new smart contracts, get involved through our grant program, apply for a developer grant. Oh, that could be us. Let's develop. Some of our grant recipients right here, PhotoFire. So the guys, you would not believe how many hidden gems I found by looking at the grant program. Like PhotoFire receives Chainlink developer grant to build plugin automatically spin up local Chainlink Oracle. Chaos Labs. Oh yeah, guys, we are early today too because I want to change my stream times again. I want to start working on an earlier stream, but actually this is going to be like the time we should have came in if we're going to go live at 1. So let's send a tweet out real quick and let the world know we're here. I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Happy Friday, Team Green, BuLLZiLLa123. Let's take a quick vote for everybody that's here right now. Would you buy link or mobile? Type in your answer, please. Link or mobile, what's your thoughts? And we'll also run a new poll too. Chainlink challenge. Oh man, okay, that kind of gives it away a little bit. Chainlink. Or we could say Chainlink challenge or mobile challenge, or both. Oh, Sam Linear says link. And I actually got a lot of data on both of these assets today. And you guys remember we did a deep dive on Helium Mobile also, which a lot of people bought the mobile Helium miner. Chainlink challenge, link, Chainlink staking. We're going to talk about Chainlink staking. I'm kind of curious. What happens if you're only staking like 10 link? You get like big staking rewards for that. And shout out to Divine NRG. I did see your mobile screenshot in the Telegram group. Top gainer on Coinbase. Actually, guys, I got a couple hidden gems on Coinbase today. There's a couple of them floating under the radar we're going to talk about. Mobile top gainer on Coinbase. And the big question for today is 10 link or 100K mobile. Hit link. We live. We live again, Cindy D. What do you want to do, Cindy? You want to get 100K mobile or you want to get 10 link? Oh, most are saying yes so far for the mobile. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Also, guys, we got a lot of breaking news on big money coming into cryptocurrency. Swiss Bank UBS holds 3,000 shares in BlackRock Bitcoin Trust. Swiss Bank. Guys, you would not believe how many entities under the radar are buying Bitcoin ETF. It's like everybody's coming to the party. It's almost, almost want to say you should get a Bitcoin. Because I'm trying to tell you guys, I think Bitcoin is going to do very well. It's going to do very big numbers, at least for the next year or two. And then once it starts getting like more mass adoption, I think they'll start attacking the mining issue more, which that's going to probably bring birth to a new cryptocurrency. Will it be Link? Will it be Solana? Will it be Stronghold? Will it be XRP? So let me see a quick vote right here real quick. Vic Gear is here. Ed, good morning, Ed. Shane Sullivan, Carmichael. Lower level. Big Texas Drive. You take that Texas Drive yet? Lower level. Thanks, Gary. Checking in. Much love. Thanks, Gary. Lower level. Gmail Brown, CKS, Sam Lean, your link. Okay, so a lot of people are saying link. Devon's is mobile. I know it's like such a hard decision, to be honest, guys, because if you think about it, you can get 10 link for $163. 10 link. And I like this crypto.com price feed much better because I like seeing the monthly and the 3-month chart versus CoinMarketCap only does 1 day, 1 month, 1 year. This kind of goes 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. So you can get a lot of price data from 6 months ago. January 8th, $13. On the yearly, 151%. And less than a year ago was $7, $5.20. June 17th, less than a year ago was $5, so $16. So Link has had a pretty significant run already, from 5 to 15. So we're gonna basically take a poll from the family and see what the family wants to do. So the question for everybody tuning in today is 100K mobile, yes or no, versus 10 link. So far it looks like mobile is winning with yes, get the 100. I know it's so hard to like basically if you can get 100K of a bag, that's like you can make some money on a 100K bag. So I did pull up mobile data and information and Chainlink data information. So we'll take a vote also at the end here or soon for mobile. I mean for link. 100K mobile, most says yes, or 10 link. So it's kind of hard just to have 10 of an asset versus you can have 100K. You know, so that's basically kind of the big question today. Thank you, CKZ. I appreciate that. I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. I am BuLLZiLLa. CKJ Crypto News. You see I got my NASA hoodie on because the market's on fire. Mobile's on fire. Chainlink breakout. I mean, I kind of like it. It's the 10 Chainlink, I think, is going to be a sweet deal kind of also. But we will analyze the information here. Because basically, you know, I issued the 10 Solana challenge, 10 for 100. And now Solana's at 160 per soul. The question is, what happens if Link goes to 160 per link? 250. We did look at the supply, and actually I did a lot of research on the escrow release also on Link too. And this is why I got a lot of information pulled up on Link. So we're going to just dive down that rabbit hole. I know everybody's really busy today on Friday, so wanted to have a quick stream early. Bam, CKJ's been on time and early. My goal was to go live at 12:30 though. I did say that in the Telegram group. So, and Team Green was like, oh, he's going to be driving and listening. So shout out to Team Green. Shots fired at Bearable Guy. Okay, Cindy D, you can earn mobile with Helium Miner. Is that what you're earning once you have the Helium Miner? You're earning mobile? Because you guys remember when we were super bullish on Helium, and I was like, man, we should get the Helium Miner. And a whole bunch of people bought the Helium Miner at that time. This was like a few years ago. So have they been actually, so bam, BuLLZiLLa does it again. He told everybody to get Helium. He said, get the Helium Miner. Now mobile's on fire. And matter of fact, this was like buy the Helium Miner way before mobile even hit Coinbase. So CKJ's calls crushes them all. Now that was a good call on Helium though. And Helium, we rocketed on Helium too. So Jim Cramer. CKJ is going to be as famous as Jim Cramer. CKJ is going to be more famous than Jim Cramer. GME is still too high versus the comps. Need more funny emojis and a bear sitting in a recliner. A bear sitting in a recliner? Is he talking about Bearable Guy? From my understanding, on Xpmarket token is launching on what, tomorrow, the 18th. I think you can set your trust line up, but you have to swap XRP for XPM within the XUM wallet. But as far as like the airdrop, I guess I misunderstood. I thought maybe we would receive some XPM for setting up the trust line, but basically, I guess we're doing like a swap feature down Donald Wood. I know. I remember jumping on Link at $1 and riding it to 5. And it was at least $1 and rode to 5 on Link. When Gmail Brown recommended Link and said he was bullish on Link. So then, actually went and bought a bunch of Link like that night. And the next day, it started rocking, and I couldn't believe it. As soon as Gmail recommended, oh, I'm bullish on Link. And this is like back in the day when we wasn't really diversifying too much. Like we had, like, of course, a lot of XRP, and it was like super XRP maxi at the time. So to say, oh, I'm buying Link, I was like, huh? Because we didn't really diversify too much. I mean, well, we diversified a little, but maybe we didn't talk about it too much. But then when he recommended Link in our this Telegram group out, this Twitter group I'm in, I was like, man, I'm gonna check Link out, and it was a big deal. Much love, Team Green. Guys, here's Bearable Guy in the recliner. Here's Bearable Guy in the recliner, guys. Bearable Guy is a real famous figure in crypto, XRP community. Many may not know, but there's a book on the bookshelf back here that says XRP Baby on it. That used to be one of my quotes back in the day. It says, do the opposite of Jim. Yeah, because I guess Jim makes bad calls. So CKJ makes good calls. So actually, you can't reference Jim Cramer to CKJ for sure. But here goes Bearable Guy. He dropped this quite a few years ago. One of the books said XRP Baby on it because that was one of my themes. XRP Baby, SHX and Velo. I know I was going to cover those two because, of course, Velo came out with a new application on a way to buy, or maybe upgraded their protocol on how to buy Velo. And of course, you're riding SHX. And I like focusing on cheaper assets also because we can get real big bags. That's why I like my debate. It's like, man, I can convert right now to get a big bag of mobile versus like just 10 Link. Like, come on. But I mean, what if mobile, I mean, I don't know, the potential might seem so much better in mobile, because every penny it goes up, it's $1,000. Even if Link goes to 100, that's going to be what, $1,000, $1,200, $1,300, versus every penny mobile goes up, it's going to be $1,000 profit. I don't know. That's going to be a good. We're going to analyze that more, guys. For the poll is, should you buy 100K mobile? And it's yes. Or should you buy 10 Link at the same price? So it's going to be yes for the mobile, no for the Link. And so I'll get the show started also. GME still too high versus comps. Need more funny emojis. A bear sitting in a recliner. Me personally, I thought that was straight Bearable Guy. Shots fired at Bearable Guy. Bearable Guy, bear sitting in a recliner. My question is, how does he even know about our bear in the first place? This guy's the Pied Piper of losing money. Now he's talking about cartoon bears. Oh man, Egg was so upset back in the day about like the Bearable Guy thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I even thought it was comical at first too. Like, I used to see, because I would see Cobb talking about Bearable Guy. And I'm like, man, they're talking about bears, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. I'm like, well, they are a little bit younger over there. But then all of a sudden, out of the blue, one day I was looking at a Bearable Guy picture, and they were trying to solve the puzzle on Cobb's show. And I'm telling you, I was like, man, that looks like the Fed. Well, actually, it wasn't during the live stream, but later that night, I said, I'm going to look into that castle a little bit. And when I looked into the castle, it like jumped out at me. Bam! I said, that looks like the Fed Reserve. So I was like, okay, maybe Bearable Guy is just showing cryptic ways to give us information. Now, that was kind of interesting once I looked at it like that. So I was like, all right. I was like, okay, these are, maybe Bearable Guy knows. So then I started following Bearable Guy, then I reached out to him after that, and it was the beginning of a long, beautiful friendship. Shane Sullivan. Yeah, Devon's videos are amazing, that's for sure. So Jim Cramer says a bear sitting in a recliner, clearly, to me, is bearable guy. Bearable guy, bear sitting in a recliner all the way. All right, this is where the research left off last night and made me jump deep down the rabbit hole today because, and I haven't seen nobody else post this information. You know, I guess one thing is when the asset's more expensive, maybe people aren't as bullish because you can't get as many. But I mean, this is big time opportunity calling because the news broke last night, right around the time of our nighttime live stream, conducted by the DTCC, 10 industry participants, and Chainlink. So 10 large financial institutions that partner with Chainlink. One of those institutions was Bank of New York Mellon, American Century, Edward Jones, Franklin Templeton, which runs on Stellar, State Street, US Bank, MFS, and JPMorgan. So I was like, whoa, that's a pretty big deal. So I actually hunted down the actual information from DTCC's PDF, Smart Pilot Report, bringing trusted data to blockchain ecosystem. So JP Morgan now runs on Link. So now you might see, should we get 10 Link or 100K mobile? 10 Link or 100K mobile? When I started doing more research, how it works, background, DTT Mutual Fund Services, an industry standard that provides fund companies with automated solutions for delivering. I got to remember my training on. I've been doing like a lot of research on the best way to speak. Trying to work on my delivery. We're working on everything all around, Edward. Our delivery, our approach, our interaction. Staying focused on the morning live stream. I was actually today. I'm gonna go just do the news only, not even talk to the live stream, because I know it's on a nighttime live stream. I'm horrible at, you know, going within the chat. So I was thinking maybe we can be just more serious on the morning show. Yeah, so I'm saying, we're gonna analyze the Jim Cramer post. What bear are they talking about? I did go deeper in that too, but I like to lean towards the bearable guy thing. But I understand what you're saying, Aiden. In the current process, DTCC Link and providers of distributors and interest rate parties collecting price and rate messaging, file-based methods, DTCC, interested parties, and of course, all organizations that I just mentioned are going to run through Chainlink. So JP Morgan, Franklin Templeton, Mellon Bank, run on Chainlink. Chainlink, baby. So you guys see that right there, and I guess this was my original post right here. Okay, DTCC Chainlink complete data tokenization pilot with U.S. banks. So that was a pretty big deal right there. Then, so I pulled the screenshots together. And this thing is kind of on fire a little bit too. You know what was nervous at first, because I was like, man, I think I'm definitely gonna issue the challenge on this. But I just don't want people running out spending almost $200 and this correct on them. So that's a little bit of reason I'm nervous on issuing the challenge. But if you understand that, of course, there's going to be volatility in crypto. Like if you jump on at 16, it can pull back to 13. But the thing is, I don't want nobody jumping on at 160, 170, selling it, jumping on at 170. You wake up tomorrow and it's down to 140. And you're like, oh man, I'm going to sell. And then guess what? You sell. And then the next morning, your 140 could be back at 220. But basically, there's going to be some volatility because on the monthly, it's up. Well, we're going to have to go, what? That's probably like a 3-month chart. But let me go to the crypto.com chart, because if you go to the 3-month chart, $14. Okay, I traded sideways around $13, $14 for quite some time. So if we go 16, 17, it's I guess when the asset's a little bit more expensive, it's kind of harder for me to call too, because I'm real good at calling, like for example SHX. I know it was going to bounce at a penny, consolidate under a penny. Next time it's going over a penny, so 1.5 cent. As far as this one, I guess let's broaden the scale. I mean, logically, if it jumped from 13, 14, 15, 16, maybe a quarter of the way, it's on the move. Let's just say that, because last night, guys, it was what, $15, and now this morning it's 16.43, and I'm telling you, it was climbing basically the whole time. I'm like playing around with it, like it was going 16.06, 16.15, 16.20, 16.30. So you see this bad boy climbing in your portfolio, and that's what's amazing when you have an asset and you see them actually climbing as you got it. You're like, whoa! You can actually see the thing like adjusting every second. It's amazing to see your portfolio go up like that. And 1645, like watch, this thing will go to what, 1650, 1655. So I'm kind of curious on this too. Let me see something real quick. If we go into the poll, 78% says yes, get mobile, no for link. And so if you in poll, okay, so poll complete to have 50 votes. Everybody says 77% for mobile and no on link. So that's kind of interesting. I think more people are bullish on mobile. Let's take another vote in a moment. 1646 on Chainlink on the 3-month. So we got the different crypto.com chart here. $14, 6 months. So I don't know. Link could break out a little bit though, because it's been trading sideways between 13 and 15 for quite some time. So, you know what? The 6 month. Oh man, 6 months at 14. This thing could break out maybe to 25. I'm thinking $25 incoming on Link. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey. Now, if it was like $12, $10 6 months ago, then maybe I would say it would consolidate closer to 15, 16. But being at 13, I think we could run to 20. And I'm used to making predictions on 100K challenges, like 100K's asset, not 10 or something. So, but over here, guys, there is a currency converter on crypto.com price feed. I thought that was kind of interesting. Now we go back to mobile real quick. MOBILE, mobile, Helium Mobile, which is your currency converter over here. If you buy 10 mobile, it's only going to be 2 cents. But if you get 100K mobile, there's 100 mobile, 2 cents. 1,000 mobile is $2. It's not bad. Everybody better you got 10,000 mobile. What? You better at least have 10,000 mobile. 10,000 mobile is only $22. 10,000 mobile is $22. 100,000 mobile right now is $226. So 0.002 on that, and we will be diving deeper into mobile also. What is mobile? People-powered networks start a wireless revolution. The Helium Mobile network represents a paradigm shift for decentralized wireless infrastructure. This could be huge if you think about it, because we have a lot of use case for moving money. Like Ripple's moving money, Stellar's moving money, SHX is moving money. But who is really focusing on decentralized mobile networks? Well, that's kind of a big deal, guys, because IDT, who purchased Leaf Global, which runs on Stellar, IDT kind of started in the telecom business. Poll complete, 50 votes. Way to go on that. We got more than 50 thumbs up. Oh, I see crypto tails. People-powered networks start a wireless revolution. The Helium network mine used. You guys remember when I said everybody should get the Helium miner network? Now, what is the ticker for mobile? I mean, the ticker for Helium. Is it HNT maybe? HNT? Yep, HNT is Helium. So you guys remember when we actually was super bullish on Helium, talking about Helium all the time. Helium right now is at $4 per Helium. 7-day, $4, still $4. Let's go to the monthly. I'm just kind of curious on how Helium's been performing the last year or so. Okay, $3, April 24th. That's not bad. Helium is climbing. $3.93 on Helium, $4.70 3 months ago. Helium is at, okay, $4. Okay, Helium hasn't really ran either that much, so this one could run a little bit also. Okay, hold on. 6 months ago, $2. November 23rd is $2.33 on Helium. That's not bad. In a year. Okay, so some people might have got crashed on this year, because if they bought Helium this year, it went from $3, and I know people probably bought it at 10, and now it's at 4. So it ran up to 10 this year, and consolidated back to 5, but it's still up 250% on the year. I wonder if you start a poll. No, I'm not gonna play with that right now. I don't know if who can't win. You might not have missed out big time on that because, well, maybe. Well, actually, I don't know. I can't. I'm telling you. I remember when we were super bullish on helium. I mean, did I issue like some kind of challenge on this? There was something we were talking about. Maybe it was just a helium miner. $1. So I remember when helium dropped down to $1, maybe right after the FTX debacle. Which we're going to talk more about that in a moment also. But as far as, okay, so I just want to show you guys one thing, how I did the research on mobile real quick. So if you actually search mobile on here, maybe that's going to be it. I can't really see. Okay, so 0.00225 on mobile. We'll check the data on this real quick. And this thing looks like it could run a little bit too because it's been around 0.0018. So it's been around the same price right here. So, what, total supply, max supply on this is going to be, what, 200 billion? So it's going to be double the supply of Ripple. You know, Ripple went to $4 with 100 billion. This has 200 billion. This is at 2 cents. I mean, man, mobile to me is like almost a no-brainer, to be honest. I mean, with the mobile, and it runs on Solana. Here goes their Twitter. And I think their Twitter is going to take you to, well, that's on their website. Their website takes you to their other Helium. I'm kind of curious which Twitter it takes you to, though. Does it take you to Helium or mobile? See, that's kind of weird, though, ain't it? Because if it takes you to Helium, now why would mobile take you to Helium? That would be like 𝕤𝕠𝕟 taking you to VeChain. Like, ain't there like a separate gateway there? Helium, the People's Network, represents a paradigm shift for decentralized wireless infrastructure. I think that's a pretty big deal. Decentralized wireless infrastructure. What's your thoughts, Navigator? The Helium is educating leaders on the benefits of decentralized wireless technology. That could be a really big deal. With the new legislation and initiatives emerging, Helium Network must be recognized. Share your story on how Helium benefited you. Well, 7 minutes ago, we're the first ones there. Awesome to have, and I seen Helium's going to be in New York next week. I might have to go to that to meet the Helium CEO, to talk to him. Like, man, you got to put me on the Helium team, bro. Awesome to have Jay Holler from the Helium joining LO Alliance board to advocate for thousands of deployers and users of the global Helium network. New press release, Alex Graham from Verizon Business and Joey Heller from Helium joined the board of directors. So here goes the board of directors at Helium Tales, which has Verizon on the board at Mobile. Welcome to the #1 crypto show. This is what we do here. I'm gonna look more into this, guys, as far as this. Like, come on. I think we're all sending Verizon money. I was on the phone with Verizon like for hours, non-stop, all the time. They're always getting me with my Wi-Fi service. And you guys know I had issue with my Wi-Fi cutting in and out, so I had to put in a repair ticket. And actually, I haven't had a problem with it since the guy changed the wires. But it's Verizon. I'm paying for Verizon Wi-Fi right now. Now Verizon has joined Helium Mobile. The monthly Helium Network community call is happening next week. Helium community call, and okay, this is the one I was talking about. Join Helium team in the Smart City Expo event in New York City. Is anybody here from New York? Witness how Helium Network is transforming smart city solutions. I think this is going to be a big deal. Worldwide through live demonstrations. And this is going to be the future is here. Join us in New York City. I'll get 20% off your ticket. Are you kidding me? They're charging for this? Like, I don't think Helium's that popular. I mean, Helium's popular, but to charge for the event? What kind of event is this? Helium Foundation, register, New York City, Smart City. Is it join the Helium Foundation team at Smart City Expo? Okay, so it's going to be Smart City Expo. Let me see what this is real quick. I'm kind of curious what they're doing here. Smart City Expo World Congress. So what is this? It's going to be Okay, it's going to be about the environment, basically. A call for award is open. Who will be a Smart City 2024? Last year, Brazil, Cuba. Like, come on, they're charging to get in there. It's like nobody's even following your Twitter like that. There's no way they're charging to get in this. Public officials for this. Exhibit your startup. I should have signed up for this and like had a booth there. Propel your startup to urban innovation forefront at Smart City Expo. So pretty much Helium will be at the Smart City Expo. That's why it piqued my interest on that. And I'm going to move forward on that and go back to their website here. Total hotspots, 994,000. So guys, for people that don't know, back in the day when we first found Helium, and I was like super bullish on Helium. I actually bought a bunch of Helium at that time. And we actually we crushed it on Helium also. 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤, tell them. Hawaiian athlete, Divine NRG, 12-month members. That's the only time I'm going to break off. That's the only time. Total hotspots are 994,000. So the way the Helium miner works from the research we've done is you buy a miner, you plug it in, you put it on your roof. You're going to provide wireless service to maybe I don't know, maybe a 10-mile distance maybe. And I could be a little bit wrong on my information, but I know you buy the miner, you plug it in, and you're going to earn mobile by plugging in the Helium miner. So does anybody here actually have the Helium Mobile miner? I remember talking about this like crazy. And here's Helium Mobile that you're earning right now for buying a Helium miner, and you're going to provide cell phone service, decentralized cell phone service. And if you actually go to their plan, it's like $20 a month unlimited. Like that's like super cheap. 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤. So if you actually go to, I know I probably already pulled it up once, but we'll pull it up one more time. Okay. Yep, same one, just like I thought. Okay, people-powered network started wireless. The Helium network represents a paradigm shift. Use, mine, use. Total hotspots. So basically, you're going to be like a hotspot. Thanks to the Helium network, we can offer years of battery life. This is our key for our business as we provide survey terminals that can be placed anywhere, even when there is no power outlet in your area. Jerome Chambers, CEO. Actually, that's the thing. I actually want to look more into the CEO too. And I want to look more into Jerome Chambers, CEO, Mobile. Because I want to look into that Verizon board of director. Latest news and update, Helium network boost speed, reliability, upgrade. Because I remember actually, I think Helium used to run on Ethereum, and then they switched to Solana, if you guys remember that. Naval Labs and T-Mobile collaborate on crypto carrier Helium Mobile. Okay, Helium connects Sunset customers in New York. Helium announces roaming integration. Mine, build the future of wireless. Learn more by deploying a Helium hotspot in your home, office, or elsewhere in the wild. You can provide your town with wireless coverage. Come on, guys. I know you heard the stories of like Verizon knocks on your door and they want to put like a cell phone tower in your backyard. Well, maybe out here in the country a little bit, because actually when I used to live in this other house, they actually wanted to put a cell phone thing in like my, how can I put this? It was like, we'll just say my grandmom's yard. I would say my mother-in-law from like previous relationship. But anyway, they actually knocked on her door and wanted to put a cell phone tower in her backyard. And they paid X amount of dollars to put a cell phone tower in your yard. So, and it's like huge, a big project or whatever. You guys seen the cell phone towers, then they put like the fake trees on them and stuff to try to make them blend in so it's not such an eyesore. But now you can actually provide cell phone service to your community with the Helium miner. I think that's a big deal. It's like everybody's our own cell phone tower. By deploying Helium hotspot in your home, office, elsewhere in the wild, you can provide your town with wireless network coverage for the low. Internet for the low. Internet of Things and cellular device and earn Helium tokens. Oh my God. So if somebody would have bought this miner when we first talked about this a few years ago, you would be earning big time Helium. And now your Helium actually has liquidity on Coinbase. Hawaiian athlete. Yeah, you make enough per month with the phone as a miner to pay for your service as well. I basically have a free phone service with Saga. Bam, thank you. Thank you, 12-month member Hawaiian athlete, with breaking down the outcome on them Helium miners. I told everybody to get a few years ago. So actually, guys, update on the Helium miner. I told everybody to buy a few years ago. You're earning mobile. Well, guess what? Coinbase is listed mobile. CKJ knows. Bye-bye GPU mining. Mining Helium tokens with hotspots is done via radio technology. Whoa! That's kind of huge if you think about it. Mining Helium tokens with a hotspot is done via radio technology. So that means what? That's why they say it doesn't go down. Because if you're mining it, the hotspot, and it's radio technology, that means you're kind of like using the airwaves, and you're not really using the power and energy itself. Because then they say if the power goes out, your Helium still runs. Or they said if the power goes out, something still runs. But it's because they're using radio technology. I know I'm kind of curious about the hotspot now. How much is the... Oh, man, the hotspot is probably worth so much more money now. We'll check it out. It's done via radio technology. And how much were they at the time when we first issued the challenge? I can't remember. Was they 500 or was they 100? Were they 250? I actually can't really remember the price at all. I'm actually going to go back in my old videos and find it though. Hotspots work together, and that's what I remember. Like some people were buying two miners because they would put like maybe one on this side of the house and one on this side of the house or something like that. Hotspots work together to form a new global wireless network and undertake proof of coverage. You know, guys, this could be unbelievably huge as far as choose your hardware. Because the thing is, like, okay, who's going to be the big money mover? How are we going to use this technology for decentralized telecom protocols? Like, don't get me wrong, you got Telcoin, but this is more or less focusing on providing service for telecoms. Well, Telcoin would be what? Just an asset approved by banks. They're not really providing like a service. I mean, they're providing a service, but not this particular type of service. Choose your hardware. Hotspots are built by a variety of vendors to suit your needs. Use massive decentralized connectivity, user network, an open alternative. The People's Network is built on open source technology. Say goodbye to expensive sell contracts. On Helium, on Helium, a sensor can cost cents to run a year. I'm kind of curious about that out there. KingTube and Can't Win, Hawaiian. Are you guys paying? Because I think prepaid is almost the new way to pay for cell phone. Like, for example, I've had the same cell phone number for, I don't know, 10 years. And probably the same cell phone provider for 10 years. But through Walmart, they have a company called Straight Talk. Now, Straight Talk is $45 a month, unlimited everything. Talk, text, internet. Right? $45 a month, talk, text, internet. Or they even have like a $35 plan that's still unlimited. But it's like prepaid. Now, I remember cell phone back in the day, like, oh, free after 9, and Verizon would be $100 a month per phone. Now, let's take a vote. Are people mainly using prepaid service now or contract? Can we take a vote for that while I read Xpmarket in the building? Are you guys using prepaid these days or contract? Because it looks like, I'm just kind of curious, though, has prepaid caught on like that? Because maybe a lot of people don't even know about because I'm telling you guys, this Straight Talk service is amazing. Like, I'm paying for 2 plans for $90 a month. Like, that's amazing versus $100 a month. That you would probably pay for Verizon, but maybe Verizon dropped. Xpmarket is in the building. Gifted 5 CKJ Crypto News memberships. Much love, Xpmarket. Thank you so much for your gifted memberships. So you know what that means? San, Zorro, Gingerbread, Greg, Goris Gaming, JP, Huddle, the L1 and 3 was all gifted memberships from Xpmarket. Bam. Xpmarket is here. And of course, Xpmarket, you're legendary. Actually, I'm going to cover you in like 1 second. Kind of like, I don't lose my train of thought on this XP, on the Helium network thing. Xpmarket, thank you big time for the super chat. Guys, Xpmarket token launches tomorrow. Was that right? Xpmarket, your token launches tomorrow? Okay, so that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking maybe TJ Patterson got a contract. Now, TJ, I mean, is 45, but many may not have Straight Talk either. Because maybe a lot of people don't have Walmart. But if you're in the USA, you probably got Walmart. But is Straight Talk offered in every Walmart? Where do you live, TJ Patterson, if you don't mind me asking? And Sam Lee, you're prepaid. Straight Talk. Okay, so people are familiar with Straight Talk. Yes, guys, Xpmarket launches tomorrow. And we're going to review that in one moment. Prepaid or contract? What kind of cell phone service you got? We're taking a vote from everybody across the world. And while you're typing, show some love and smash that thumbs up also. The Helium Network is a new method of deploying and maintaining physical wireless infrastructure on our solution. Helium provide everything you need to build a complete end-to-end IoT, Internet of Things. I mean, a couple of these actually. Okay, you guys remember I just told you that Helium Network boost speed and upgrade to Solana. So that's kind of a big deal. And I remember when Helium upgraded to Solana. Now, I am kind of curious about this T-Mobile one because we did review the Solana one before back in the day. But I'm kind of curious about the T-Mobile connection. Nova Labs signs an agreement with T-Mobile and plans to launch Helium Mobile. Now, hold on. Okay, let's just read more first. To launch Helium Mobile, the world's first crypto-powered mobile service. The world's first crypto-powered mobile service. Interesting. Guys, you realize what it would mean to your future if you rode on the world's first crypto-powered mobile service? Okay. So what? If it's contract, though, does it ever go over 65 bucks? Because I always thought, like, once you had a contract, they always figure out ways you to go over, especially with Verizon. Say, for example, okay, you got a contract. You're using data, which you use a lot of data. Like right now, you're probably using data to watch this show on YouTube through Google. And if your mobile data runs low, they're going to feed you more data and just charge you if you have a contract. And the next thing you know, your bill comes in, it's $110. Like, oh, you use more data than we allow you. But with Straight Talk, it's like unlimited data, unlimited talk, unlimited text, all for $45. That's like amazing. I was like floored when Straight Talk first came out. Because like $45 a month, unlimited everything. I'm like, no way. Straight Talk runs off AT&T towers. And this is what I'm saying, guys. They actually run off of different towers depending on what service. So Hawaiian says he's riding on prepaid Helium. Way to go, Hawaiian athlete. Nova Labs executes an exclusive 5-year agreement with T-Mobile. Now, I remember I used to have T-Mobile back in the day. The service sucked horribly. But from what I hear, there's a lot more T-Mobile services now. And this was like a long time ago. Nova Labs plans to launch Helium Mobile commercial version in Q1 2023. Users of the Helium 5G network who subscribe to Helium Mobile can now enjoy mobility on T-Mobile's network. I think T-Mobile has good coverage now, though. I mean, that's what their commercial says. And I think they run on Verizon towers now. America's largest, fastest, and most reliable nationwide 5G network. That's what T-Mobile boasts of on their commercials now. So, does anybody here have T-Mobile? We're looking to how to buy the monitor in 1 second also. For everybody tuned in, guys, this is CKJ Crypto News. I'm BuLLZiLLa, the hidden gem hunter, known for melting portfolios. I'm not a financial advisor. We need 333 thumbs up today. So for everybody that's watching after the live stream, to take a look at how many thumbs up there is. You can actually help this channel right now by just hitting that thumbs up and showing some love. And I would greatly appreciate that. Today announced the company executed a multi-year agreement with T-Mobile. Now, oh my God, I think mobile's going to be a big deal. I kind of think mobile's going to be a big deal. The announcement comes out of Nova Labs plans to launch Helium Mobile, the world's first crypto-powered mobile service that will enable subscribers to earn crypto rewards, which are going to earn mobile for using the network while saving money. The industry's first mobile virtual network operator. Mobile Virtual Network Operator, MVNO. Remember that. Collaboration with T-Mobile enables users of the Helium Mobile to access both local Helium 5G network created by the people, as well as the T-Mobile 5G network. Actually, the mobile ticker is mobile. And that's what we're kind of like reviewing right now, guys. We're reviewing mobile, which easily should be a challenge, I believe. And that's the question I asked when the stream first started. Because Link signed a partnership with 10 large financial institutions. So you can buy 10 Link for $169, $170, 10 Link. And the question is, I believe Link may do Solana numbers. Or should we buy 100K Helium Mobile, which you can buy right now for $210. So you could have 100K of mobile or 10 Link. Which one do you think will perform better? Let's take a vote across the world right now. What's going on there? BuLLZiLLa in the building with the super chat. BuLLZiLLa, much love, my brother. I appreciate that. Thank you big time. BuLLZiLLa is a legend. Can we take a quick vote also? Should we get Link or should we get I'm probably going to have to do a separate video for that Helium Mobile too, guys, because I think there's going to be a lot of good stuff in there. We're actually, because I actually jumped on the Link rabbit hole big time last night. XPM. Oh, you know what another thing is I noticed too? It's like, for example, okay, I use a Link thumbnail. So I'm kind of curious, like, a lot of times when you use like a more expensive asset thumbnail, and I guess the way society is today is, you know, when you start, people aren't as interested in a more expensive asset because, well, you're going to buy 10 for $200 right now, or you can buy 100K mobile for $200. What? You better at least get 50K. 50K is only going to be $100. You might have to, oh man, guys, you want to tune into tomorrow's streams? I'm going to tell you if we issued a mobile challenge, maybe some type of challenge on that. But I guess the question is, should we ride on Link or mobile? Oh, Crypto Navigator, can you get mobile? Xpmarket, I just want to show you guys one thing since he did just give some memberships. Xpmarket. Are you still at Xpmarket? And what Navigator say, can you get mobile? Yeah, you actually can. I believe you can get mobile right on. I mean, it was a top gainer on Coinbase this morning. I'm almost certain you can purchase mobile on there. I believe you can purchase mobile on there. I believe, man, did I already purchase some in the past or something? We played with mobile before. Guys, Xpmarket is launching tomorrow. The XPM token. Xpmarket is an exciting XRPL platform blending GameFi and DeFi, simplifying how you trade and manage digital assets and collectibles. Xpmarket secured a 200 grand from Google. What's this right here? 6 hours ago. Breaking news. You heard it here first. Xpmarket has secured a whopping 200 grand grant from Google for startups. Whoa. This funding will supercharge our efforts and help us innovate faster than ever. Way to go, Xpmarket. Oh, Bullsh Andy is here. I see Xpmarket says at Andy Philpotts. Where's Andy at? Did Andy ask a question or something? Xpmarket, congrats on that. Way to go. So you guys had a very successful IDO, I believe you call it. And this is completely separate than the IDO. This is like something separate. A 200 grand grant from Google. That's kind of like almost as big as Ripple. Like, because you guys remember back in the day where Google invested in Ripple? And it was like huge news. Breaking news, you heard it here first. Google backs Xpmarket. I'm actually glad I went to this right here. Guys, huge news. I got to change the thumbnail on this one. Xpmarket secured 200 grand from Google. Xpmarket has secured a whopping 200 grand from Google for startups. This funding will supercharge our efforts and help us innovate faster than ever. Thank you, Google, for believing in our vision. Whoa. Welcome to the Google Startup Cloud Program. Way to go, Xpmarket. Oh, guys, Xpmarket just got a lot more bullish than before. Now, you know you heard of Xpmarket here first, but now Google also believes in Xpmarket? No way. I mean, that's for like, oh, that's like, yeah. Like, no way means like, damn right. As far as like, I'm just trying to pull this chat back up on my phone also. I like it here on the desktop, but I like to see it here too. Okay. Guys, Xpmarket secured 200 grand from Google. Way to go, Xpmarket. He says, yes, it is separate from the IDO. Welcome to the Google Startup Cloud Program. As a member with Web3 benefits, your company will get the technology, community, and resources that you need to focus on innovation over infrastructure. Woo! The CKJ got an eye for talent, or the CKJ have an eye for talent, navigator. That you focus on innovation over infrastructure as you build your next decentralized app, Web3 tooling, services, and more. You can start exploring all additional Web3 benefits we offer as part of Google's Startup Cloud Program. Google is bullish on Xpmarket. You heard it here first. Matter of fact, I think you did hear it here first. Breaking news, because if we went live with this, first one to go live with it. Also, guys, on Xpmarket, I'll show you what's really interesting about it. So what happens if you go right to... No, I'm not going to do that. But here, like xpmarket.com, guys, is basically a DeFi swap for all XRPL assets and NFTs. That's what makes Xpmarket amazing. So basically, you got your DeFi swap, your NFT purchases, and your launchpad. Now, can other projects launch a token within there? Because like I know you guys utilize the launchpad feature for Xpmarket token, but like so projects that can launch on XRPL can go through Xpmarket and have an IDO. So there's going to be other IDOs in the future. That's basically my questions. Are we looking forward to more IDOs? Now the token ranking, NFT ranking, AMM, DApp, and Solo is still the #1 coin on XRPL. Casino coin is holding down at #2. Quorum #4. Ethereum #3. Okay, we're going to bring new projects to XRPL. I like that. That's actually a really good idea. Guys, you know, that's what's most exciting about this right now, how mobile said, oh, this is the first decentralized crypto, telephone service. And that's why I love the quote of, not only is history being read, but it's also being written. Now, are you a part of history? Well, that's the quote right there. Not only is history being read, but it's also being written. Like, we're in the midst of the greatest opportunity in the history of humanity with the evolution of money as far as the internet of value. Like, Xpmarket launched for the first time. You can earn crypto rewards through decentralized telephone miners. Like, that's, like, the sky's the limit as far as opportunity here. U.S. Senate candidate John Denton created Connect to Congress and CryptoLaw.com. I'm going to check that out. The pioneers in here in this space are the new asset class. I love it. I love being an innovator in technology, says Crypto Navigator, live every Wednesday night at 9. Been following technology my whole life. I was born for this moment. Bam! Crypto Navigator summed that up right there. Huh? Crypto Navigator summed that up. We're born for this moment, guys. This is the moment. XRPH. And so say, for example, so is the IDO completed? Like basically as of if people wanted to get Xpmarket token, so I'm only assuming as of tomorrow. Thank you, Scotty Too Hottie, because I got something on that right there. As of tomorrow, you can swap any XRPL asset for XPM. Tomorrow, is that true? Tomorrow swaps will be available for XPM token, because maybe the IDO, maybe like not ended, but you guys know you were doing like a swap thing with the XRP. So tomorrow XPM will be live. Yup, that's correct. Tomorrow, Xpmarket token will be live to swap any XRPL asset for Xpmarket token or any asset within the XRPayNet ecosystem. Bam. Thank you, Xpmarket. You're legendary. Thank you for that gifted membership too. Let me scan through these because I want to keep this under an hour today. And America's largest and most reliable nationwide 5G network, mobile, runs on T-Mobile. Helium will be in New York in a couple days. I wouldn't mind going to that. Here goes the information on the Helium miner. I'm going to look that up later as far as more information on that. As far as I wrote down the founder, Jerome Chambers. And I'm kind of curious about the Verizon board member. Here's Helium. And I guess I'm not going to go into Link too much because I don't think people are too interested in Link just because it's more expensive. I can tell by the thumbnail. And now, can you guys make sure you hit your notification bell and your thumbs up? I think there was a problem with last night's live stream too, because Kim Charles UK said it kept on pushing them out, and last night's live stream seemed real weird. That's why today I'm using Google only. Like normally I go back and forth between Brave browser, but I'm telling you, I think they know, because I think it messes up your algorithm. Like YouTube wants you to stay on Google. I'll say that. And you guys might think that's funny, but I'm telling you, they're monitoring things. Like for example, they just came out with that if you ever search Google on incognito, they're monitoring you the whole time. You guys might not have knew that. If you ever search Google in incognito mode, come to find out they're monitoring incognito mode. There is no incognito. And actually, so I know you guys might have heard of that. So, hint, Proto Fire. So if you think you're like watching something by yourself, Google's employees are sitting right there watching you. They're watching it with you. Proto Fire, Chaos Labs, these are the grant recipients, some of our grant recipients. So basically, this is like Xpmarket receiving a grant from Google. Yeah, I don't think nobody knew that. They was watching you. While you're sitting there incognito, there's like 5 employees there watching right what you doing. Like, oh, what's he doing? Oh, for real? That's what you're doing? Okay, guys, so just like Chainlink gives grants, Google gave a grant to Xpmarket. Bam! Oh my God, that's huge. That is unbelievably huge. I'm actually gonna speed this up because we kind of covered that. I'm gonna dissect them grant programs myself, because I did have a couple good reads here. I wanted to kind of show you guys data on what's going on with crypto. BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF over 400 holders. Mind-boggling. Bloomberg analyst says. Bloomberg ETF analyst said BlackRock is having more than 400 holders report that they own spot Bitcoin ETF, with $844 million worth of BlackRock ETF. Millennium Management led the way in terms of total shares earned. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Buchanan didn't hint his words on how impressive he finds the early performance of BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF. Matter of fact, Jimmy Gonzalez in our Telegram group had an amazing chart that showed the gold ETF is down here. The Bitcoin ETF is crushing it. Matter of fact, I think Jimmy Gonzalez has some real good data in our Telegram group. Something told me to take a screenshot of that and post it. Because, guys, the Bitcoin ETF is the best performing ETF in the history of ETFs. Bitcoin is going to the moon. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric B. didn't mince his words. He says it's impressive how early the performance of the BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF is. BlackRock ETF ended up with 414 holders in the first 13F season. 414. I think there's 94 on gold, which is mind-boggling. For a month and a half, 13F filings of financial institutions, those required to report holdings as the end of the first quarter of 2024. That's kind of interesting how you have to report to the SEC what you hold. Oh, this is what we hold. Like, we have to tell them what we hold. That's kind of strange. The man wants to know what you got. Having been trickling, and providing insight into which organizations bought the spot Bitcoin ETF shares, exactly how much each purchased. BlackRock ETF ticker IBIT has been the most popular in terms of growth, swelling from $0. Good God, just imagine that, navigator. Swelling from $0 in assets under management as of January to 16 billion. Bullish Bill to Bill. Long time no see. I know, guys, I was trying so hard today just to focus on the news and try to stay out of the live stream a little bit. Because I'm trying to, like, switch it up where we like more news-centered on the morning show. And nighttime, you know, how we do it on nighttime show. But if you didn't watch last night's live stream, make sure you guys check it out. It's the video before this one. Guys, the Bitcoin ETF started at 0 in January. Not even 5 months later, 6 months later, we're at 16 billion assets under management as Thursday. Okay, so this is the GBTC, the IBIT. Okay, so now I see why they're saying BlackRock is catching up to Grayscale, and they're right on their butt. And now the FBTC, and so it shows the other ones how BlackRock and Grayscale are just crushing it. It looks like BlackRock is coming for Grayscale, with 844 million worth of BlackRock ETF and Millennium Management. Schroho Strategy Advisors in the capital follow with 248 million with 163 million. Some of the largest asset managers in the world are basically buying the BlackRock ETF. A bullish Bill to Bill. Use Incognito app. They're watching, bro. They know everything you do. I kind of read this morning, guys. I'm not going to get into this too much. We're getting out of here in like 2 or 3 minutes. We're getting out of here in less than 5 minutes, I promise. I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in today. I know it is Friday, and Fridays are always super slow. And I know people are really, really busy today. Oh, Sky Too High. I'm actually glad you brought that up, bro. Because about the actually issued the BNB challenge, guys. You could have got 100 BNB for $400. It was $4 per BNB when I issued the BNB challenge. Scotty Too High just told you that's worth. That's what I'm saying. Like, didn't we have a Filecoin challenge or something before? 17 Filecoin for $100 challenge. File at all-time high is 238. That's 4,000 for 17 file. I know. I think I'm gonna have to go back to that. You know what? Also, guys, I want to do like a challenge review, maybe one of the nighttime streams. Because I remember we were talking about file big time, and when file was around super cheap, I remember just talking about file like back to back. Especially when Gmail said he was bullish on. No, not file. I'm thinking. No, hold on. Maybe we did issue a challenge on file. For some reason, I'm mistaking that with Link. No, we bought Link is super cheap, but we didn't issue some type of Link challenge. But I do remember like maybe a Filecoin challenge. No, Filecoin is a big deal also. I'm actually going to review some of the challenge lists and see what happened. But I remember talking about Link around $1, and also bullish on Filecoin also. Thank you, Scotty Too Hottie. Guys, Sam Bankman-Fried traded his $35 million mansion in the Bahamas for a prison sale, but claims he didn't do nothing wrong. I'm like, we ran out of time, so I'm not going to really cover this right now. But one thing jumps out at me in here about this too. I dream about BNB 20K, Omar. Once accustomed to his breathtaking ocean view from his Bohemian mansion, he now resides in a cell. Despite the drastic change, Bankman-Fried expressed that he does not fear for his safety. That's a good thing. His days are primarily spent watching TV, playing games on his tablet. It's a significant downgrade from his previous luxurious lifestyle. However, the biggest challenge seems to be adjusting. He's a vegan. He finds food options hard to get. Bankman has continued maintaining his innocence, telling them he did not do anything wrong, and he plans to appeal his conviction. Oh man, like, come on, your parents are law professors. What? They should be able to appeal that easily. And even if they're 1,000% right, and I know they're so pissed right now, because, oh my God, talk about the law biting you in the butt. Because, like, come on, they're law professors. You know how many during that trial, because I'm telling you, I used to work in a law office. It's nothing to spot error in a trial. Like, nobody does anything correctly in trial. Because you would have to be sitting there reading the book step by step. Like, people get so comfortable in the procedure that they start doing their own thing. And that's why, like, a lot of cops don't realize, like, if you get pulled over, There's like certain procedures and steps you're supposed to do along the whole way. And if you just focus on where they made their mistake, then you can kind of like, you know, maybe avoid trial, maybe even get your case dismissed or get a plea. But anyway, during this trial, I can only imagine the errors they made, and their parents are sitting right there, probably biting their lip the whole time, and they probably realized, wow, like we've been preaching this law for years and years, and back this law. Now this law that got our son, like, oh my goodness. But anyway, we are pleased to be in a position. Now, this is what really bothers me. We are pleased to be in a position to propose a Chapter 11 plan that completes a 100% return of 100% bankruptcy claim amount plus interest. So during this bankruptcy hearing that they filed, they're saying that everybody's going to get 100% of their money back plus interest. Like, come on. Well, basically, three of them off the top of my head is like 100K 𝕝𝕚𝕒, 100K Harmony, 100K Seller, all for 100. 100K VeChain, 𝕝𝕠𝕟, VeChain, 𝕝𝕠𝕟, 𝕝𝕚𝕒, Harmony, Seller. So I'm going to leave this alone for right now. But bankruptcy hearings, I don't think you normally get all the money back. Because if you guys hear about this story from Canada, I know BuLLZiLLa123 like, Canada. Actually, I thought about you. I didn't think about you. Well, I guess I did think about BuLLZiLLa123. Because I think Andy's from Canada. So, if you guys might have heard of, that's why I wanted to ask him, is this big news in Canada? Oh, you got mail from that, Chapter 11 Crypto Tales? Because, guys, I guess there's this kid in Canada, and he calls himself the Crypto King. And his name is Aiden. Ontario police proclaim Crypto King is accused of, what's that, blinking investors out of more than 40 million. And he actually filed bankruptcy. Now, he filed bankruptcy. He got these people for 40 million in Canada. Do you think they're getting their money back? Like, no way. They're talking about, matter of fact, they said he invested 2% and he spent the rest. Like, no, that's like bankruptcy. Like, that's like, hold on, what's going on here? Like, the money's gone? Like, most bankruptcies, the money's gone. That's why people file bankruptcy, right? Ontario Crypto King arrested after 18-month investigation. This guy's like just a kid. And police outline investigation into the Crypto King. It should be the Crypto Kid King. But he's like posting right now on social media sites. I was kind of looking him up this morning. Ontario Crypto King is association. He was arrested. So they say somehow he worked people out of $40 million. I'm trying to think if we can. Maybe we'll pull up this one. Says Canadian news. This thing might make the stream drop. Okay, Ontario Crypto King arrested. Investors are trying to. What's going on here? This is why. Okay, that's why I was just brave. Investors are trying for more than a year to track down more than 40 million. They can't find this money. It's gone. He spent it. Durham police have charged Ontario's self-proclaimed Crypto King and his associate after a 16-month investigation. And then he ended up filing bankruptcy, so that money's gone. He's facing charges. And so that's him right there. I just want to show you guys a young guy in Canada got in trouble and he had to file bankruptcy, and like that money is gone. And now Sam Bankman filed bankruptcy and everybody's getting their money back plus interest. That to me seems fishy as hell. That to me seems fishy. Something's just not adding up with that. Yeah, we're getting out of here in like 1 minute or two. Guys, this is CKJ Crypto News. We go live every day on this channel. I'm trying to go earlier than 1. I mean, you guys know how I'm with my time, so make sure you hit the notification bell. I knew once I opened up the ads, it was going to start today. I can't thank you enough, Crypto Trooper. Much love, my brother. Too blessed. LJ, Crypto Tales. What you up to today, Tales? This thing is still alive. Oh, my phone died. Okay. Swiss Bank UBS holds 3,000 shares in BlackRock Bitcoin Trust. Swiss Bank, according to you today, banking giant UBS has been revealed to hold 3,000 shares of BlackRock's Bitcoin Trust. Now you see why I say that. Much love to you, Bless. Thank you so much. We're out of here like right now anyway. BlackRock, iShares, Bitcoin Trust, UBS Swiss Bank holds 3,000 shares of BlackRock. Oh yeah, we launched the Telcoin challenge for sure. Telcoin is definitely out. You know, guys, believe it or not, you know, as far as when the show first started with the 10 link challenge or the 100K mobile, I mean, it's just not such a hard decision because you easily can convert your 10 link into, oh, my phone died. I was going to see if we can convert that right now to mobile. So it's like, do you want 10 link or you want 100K mobile? It's kind of hard to make the decision. We'll make that decision by tomorrow's live stream because I'm actually going to jump farther down the mobile rabbit hole and look into that Verizon board member and check out mobile more. So guys, do not miss tomorrow's live stream at 1 p.m. EST. And this thing froze. But where did I put that? I just want to show you guys one thing and I'm out of here right now. Xpmarket, XPM launches tomorrow. Last but not least right now is... We're out here right now. No, got a bad habit going over. I'm sorry. Working on a lot. Far down. There it is. Bam. Okay. Team Green knows CKJ. 100K Matic was $100. Matic went to $2.80 per Matic. That 100K challenge hit $280,000. I issued a 200K SHX challenge. Now, that hit $1,400 per 100K. So I did jump on 100K at 300 and it went to 1,400. I'm like, oh goodness gracious. But, you know, we could have bought 200K for 100 when I issued this challenge. 100K Telcoin was